She's the artist.
And he's insane.
And together we're Smoke, Scales, and Scribbles. But What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys.
Just us tonight.
Yep.
Nice quiet night.
It is.
It's not retarded weather tonight, so...
No, you might be able to hear the birds, though, because they're being a little loud tonight.
I'd be about that.
I mean, it's better than hearing the wind, the rain, and the bullshit, right?
Right? I mean, it's not warm out, but it's not...
I'll take it.
Cold.
It's not fucking snowing, and I'm not shivering. I'm going to count this as a win.
Right. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
I wore capris today. I didn't even have pants. It was that warm.
Wow.
You should be impressed. Because I don't.
Suzak, she had to show off her legs for something, shaving them in like 2 months.
Yeah.
So she's like, I have to make sure I show them off at least once.
I say I might as well take advantage of it while I did it. Because there'll be a bit, I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll just pick this bad boy up where we left off.
Yeah, so I was making some bad life choices earlier. I was forgetting things. So my lighter is missing.
You can borrow mine.
Slacker.
And he was worried I didn't have everything together.
At least Victor hits better, though.
He does. You did a good job cleaning him out.
This afternoon when I got home from work, I was like, let's book a wee bowl, because I'm going to take a nap. It didn't really do me much good to start, because it was clogged too badly on the downstem of Senor Victor.
Well, Victor needs cleaned. Like, we need to throw some vinegar and some water in there and shake the ever-loving bejesus out of him, but that's such a scary thing.
Right?
I'm sorry, what?
We don't want nothing to happen to Victor.
No, and I'm clumsy as fuck. It's a goddamn problem.
That was a little bit bigger than I planned on. So, as you guys can probably tell, we have a bung. A water pipe.
Yep. We've been favoring this one quite heavily recently, but...
Right?
It's because he's fabulous, and we're just enjoying the fuck out of him right now.
Well, the weed we have right now, I mean, we have a pretty big mix right now.
Yeah, we do.
And... everything we have right now is really good. Right now we have some OG Kush. I bought some more when I went and got some more.
Yep.
My secret hiding spot. We also I got the watermelon Skittles, and then I got... Garlic. This was last week when Yetta and Jordan were hanging out with us too. So that's what I had last week. So then we went to a concert, and we had to go through New York. So I was like, well, let's grab some more in New York. So at this place we stopped, they had Gorilla Glue. Number 4, and they had Platinum. So we got each of those, and good Lord.
We like them. Gorilla Glue is my fave. It doesn't matter what kind of Gorilla Glue. If it's Gorilla Glue, I want it.
And the Platinum was stellar, too.
Yeah, it is.
I was hoping it was going to be as good as the last time I had it.
Was it not?
Granted, I haven't had it in a very long time, but no, it was definitely good.
Okay.
It's a little rough.
It
like
is
the
pretty
OG
harsh.
Kushes. They're both pretty
aggressive
on the throat. What do you have concocted up for this right now?
This is garlic and watermelon.
Okay. It's not bad. I mean, we smoked like a quarter of a bowl before I left.
Yeah.
Because I forgot I had to go to town still.
I don't know. I still think the Gorilla Glue and the Kush was quite the combination.
Was that last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last night's concoction. You're welcome for that.
Yeah, it was nice.
I wanted to mix up something that I knew would help you sleep real good.
Right? Yeah, for the 4 hours I got to sleep.
Yep. So I wanted to make sure you were at least going to get a solid 4 hours. So I mixed up a concoction I thought would be good for you. I'm like a wee witch.
I am seaweed witcha! Like...
Yep.
Oh, man. You're funny. I feel like this show is going to be very slow, and we're going to be very slow about things, because, like, this weed's definitely, like, it slows my brain down when we put them together.
It does, and I think it doesn't help that we've just been beat all fucking week, because we decided to start our work week off with 2 hours of sleep for the night. And then both had to go all day, and I'm not sure either one of us has fully recuperated.
It was a glorious night, though.
Oh my god, I had so much fucking fun that day.
So we went and seen Beartooth.
Yeah, we fucking did.
To start off our day, we went and got some more weed.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Buffalo afterwards. And fucked off in the mall. Well, first off, it's legal in New York, so...
Next time I'm bringing more than $20.
Mm-hmm. We had to get high.
There was like 6 things in that cute little store I'd have bought. And I'd have bought that fucking skirt that we saw, and I'd have bought that little fucking stash jar.
So, we went and fucked off in the mall. Of course, being that it's legal in New York, we had to be high. So, we got ripped off the new weed we just bought, and went into the mall, fuck off for a few hours before the concert. And I think it went good. We had fun.
Oh my god, it was great.
We window shopped.
We decided, though, that we're going to come back around Christmas and do some actual shopping. And while we might do some Christmas shopping for the kids, Mama's bringing money for her. There's shit I fucking want, okay?
They did have a lot of cool stuff at the mall this time that we saw. I really like that hand bong, but I'm not paying $200 for it, sorry.
There was some stuff in that hippie store I want.
I could see half of that hippie store being at our house at some point or another, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
I love that store.
Speaking of hippies, we're going to see the owl and the hippie here in a couple weeks.
I was like, what are you talking about, hippies? I got you, though. I am so excited to go see them.
Yeah.
We're going to go spend the night with them, go to the expo the next day that's in Pittsburgh, and then we're going to come home and go to the Erie Expo the next day.
I anticipate it, man. A pretty expensive weekend.
Probably.
Which I don't know how, because neither one of us have any money.
Mal's trying really hard to have some money to take with me.
I'm not. I have to pay for a lot of stuff this month.
I do too, but...
That being said, I have to get a new tire for the Yuckin, because it's fucking the one's dead.
Yeah, because we gotta take the Yuckin with us.
Yeah.
We can't even take our cheapo car. We gotta take the Yuckin, because we have at least one cage coming home with us, if not 2. I don't know if you'll have the other one ready by then or not. So I'll have to wait and see.
Hopefully, too.
But and a lot of it depends on the glass people, too.
You never know.
So... we have to have the Yuckin to be able to get those home.
Right. And right now we have a tire that's, like, really sketchy.
Yeah, I put my hand on it the other day when I was doing that tattoo party, and it fucking stabbed me in the hand.
Gotcha.
It hurt. And then your cousin yelled at me for having a shitty tire.
Money. That's
what I done told him.
Money. Yeah. The problem is when you're in the step of breeding an animal that we are right now, is it's really expensive and there's no reward at the moment.
No. We gotta raise them all up first. So you have to be patient.
So it's expensive. So extra costs sometimes need to take a few moments to achieve.
Yep.
Especially with only working one job.
I know.
But, trying to get the TikTok going, just so you guys know. PA Reptile Daddy. TikTok.
He posts some cool videos. They're cute. I watched the one you posted today. It was awesome. Of my girl.
We plan on doing, I like to call it a live sneak cartoon.
It's like a live comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Yeah, it's like a live snake comic. Yeah. Here in the next couple of days, I'm going to try to get a couple out. Some introductions to my characters. And we'll just see how this goes.
Right. It'll be cute. I have faith in you.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll fill my void of I need to create something. Like I was thinking, I want to do the radio show there, and then I come up with this idea, and I was like, why?
I know, because the podcast isn't quite it.
I mean, there's not really any putting it together.
Now we sit here, we talk, we upload it.
Yeah. Like, I do some minor editing and make sure that our sound sounds better than what it does when we just record it out on our porch.
Or that our log silences are kind of,
not so long, because we're, baked, and it's just two of us, and trying to hold our hits, and,
He makes it so it's not quite as drawn out for you guys.
What's crazy is I cut out, 3 minutes of blank time.
Probably.
No, I literally do.
Time
sure.
we're not talking.
Well, you have to hold your hit, and if there's two of us and we're both smoking the same pipe,
yeah,
there's a good amount of time that we're both holding a hit.
Right. We did get a new reptile this week.
Not on purpose.
This was an accident.
That's all right. We have four more animals queued up that we have no knowledge of whatsoever. That we have to try to figure out.
So, we'll start with the first one, and then we'll work into those ones. So, we get a message from somebody that Odd knows, and apparently they had a leopard gecko that was in need of some assistance because he was in rough shape.
So, the person that had it, their sisters, saw what kind of shape he was in and was like, you need to give him better care. Like, whether you do it or somebody else does, he needs better care. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
So then they messaged us and asked us if we would take him.
So we didn't have any pictures. They said they sent his enclosure and everything we had. We had no idea what that fucking entailed, because Lord knows every time that's happened, it's really been a crapshoot as to what you fucking get.
It's been bad usually.
Yeah. This time wasn't a whole lot better. At least there was some usable stuff, but...
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just being uneducated.
Yeah.
So having the wrong stuff in it and whatnot.
So, poor little dude has MBD. His back is sunken and he walks kind of weird. So, I'm trying to get calcium into him. And he is missing most of his toes. Some of which are still healing. He lost them recently. So, he's in rough shape and he doesn't want to eat for me. So now I have to get carnivore care and pump him with calcium and some nutrients to try and get him healthy.
When he doesn't want to eat.
Because Mal's a softie. He's 4 years old and he's fucking tiny for 4.
Stan.
Yep, we named him Stan, courtesy of Miff's wife. I'm not sure why his name needed to be Stan. She sent me the song and I still didn't understand it.
She said it's from Eminem's song About Stan.
Yeah, and I don't get that. I don't know. Sure. But she wanted to name him Stan, so we have Stan, aka Stanley.
I know the name, I know the song, but I don't understand what the reference would be.
I don't either, but that's what she wanted to name him, and I'm trying so hard to get her to warm up to them. And she named one, so I'll count that as a step forward. A baby step, but a step.
It's a it's a leopard gecko, so I mean...
He's really cute, not the friendliest little fella. He definitely tried to get me a couple times, but...
You said today he was licking you.
He's doing better.
Instead of biting.
Yeah, today he licked me twice instead of trying to, annihilate my finger. So, that was a nice bit of progress.
Mother.
Because every time... Yeah. Mother, I crave violence. Little turd.
Sorry, go ahead with what you were saying. I couldn't help it.
It's okay. But I don't think it'll take him long to warm up. I just don't think he's, A, been handled a lot, or B, been handled super friendly. And when I hold him, I talk to him. Just talk to him the whole time. Rub his chin. He's getting better about it over the last couple days, so.
I was like, we're going to try to be friends. He's like, no.
I made Jackson be friends with me.
He's not your friend. He tolerates you.
Jackson is my friend. He doesn't want to admit it sometimes. But he likes me.
Okay.
That's why he gets mad when I don't come say hello to him after we've been away, apparently.
He just feels neglected.
He was like, oh my god, Mom's home.
Now I'm all mad, because you haven't said hi to me.
Yep. I had to get him out and love on him for a minute before he'd calm the fuck down and go to bed. He was blackbearding and pacing his cage and all sorts of pissed off.
Right.
It was fucking hilarious.
Right.
But I made him come out with me today and make dinner. Their dinner, not ours.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so on our way to Rochester for our concert, which, like I said, we saw Beartooth.
We did.
And we saw Silverstein.
We did, which I really enjoyed them. I never really listened to a lot of them, and I really enjoyed them.
And then the Devil Wears Prada.
That was cool, too.
They always are interesting.
It was different, but that was definitely cool. The one dude the guy that was singing, looked like Tyler Nolan. It made me laugh pretty hard.
You're funny. But overall, it was a really good show. It was just a really long drive back.
Yeah, it fucking was.
It rained and was shitty out, and I was like, fuck.
Your wife held out and stayed awake with you, though.
You did.
I talked to you the whole damn time. In fact, most of the time we drove to Rochester, we talked about feeders and my feeder farms.
Yeah, which is what I was just getting into talking about.
Yep.
So we've decided that we are going to start breeding rats soon.
Yep.
So that way we can cut down our costs a dramatic amount.
Same reason we're bug farming. We're just going to do it with rodents. And we're going to start with some rats, because that is where we primarily spend the money.
Well, we go through a lot of rats.
Yeah, we fucking do.
But, yeah, so we actually have it set up to get 4 rats.
Good news,
soon.
4 free rats.
Yeah.
Bad news, 4 males. So, but good news. Now
2 cages.
Now we have the ability to have at least like a couple colonies of rats, because you have 1 male per so many females.
Right. Most likely what we'll do is put 1 male and a female with each of them to start.
Right.
And work up our harems.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
Our rat harems.
But it'll be fine. I'm a little nervous about it, because I really don't like rodents. They freak me the fuck out. I have a really hard time with it, especially rats. Mice they freak me out, but not like to the point that rats do. Rats are like a hard pass.
And the girl that we're getting them from said that they're quite chunky.
Oh, good.
Quite chunky.
Quite fat.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to take care of a rat. I have no idea what to feed them.
Well, beyond what they normally eat, she said that her mom feeds them table scraps.
Oh, that's why they're fat. Jesus fucking hell.
I was like, oh, good.
I'm not feeding them table scraps. Jesus Christ.
They're all going to have diabetes.
Yeah, they fucking are. High blood pressure and diabetes.
I'm dead at 3.
Jesus. They're going on a diet when they get here. Rat food only.
Not a shocker. Everything goes on a diet when it gets here, I swear. Like,
not everything. I mean, okay, well, sometimes it goes on a diet, but it's like a increased food diet. Like marbles. When we got marbles, we had to, like, fucking baby food, or spoon feed him with a baby spoon for, like, 2 or 3 weeks.
feeding straight out your hand with them.
Yep, because he couldn't figure out how to eat out of a bowl. Wouldn't do it.
Don't bite me.
Yeah. Yeah, because that little bastard got my finger one time, and that hurt. It was my fault. I stuck my hand in his house, but ouch.
He tried to get me once. I had a mouse. He's a savage animal when there's a mouse around. Yeah, he almost got my finger.
He loves when there's a mouse. It's actually getting to be about time where he's due for another one. I feed him one every month and a half.
Yeah.
But that's his favorite.
Know what I did not think of?
What?
It did not turn on the light out here. I was like, shikaka. But
well, good news is it's still light enough that we're okay right now. So maybe we'll make it to intermission before it becomes a problem.
I think it'll be probably close.
It's going to be cutting it pretty close.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. We'll be fine. So, yeah. New aminals coming.
Mal's looking to get her husband fucked up tonight.
Yeah. Sure is. I had chocolate and cheese balls for munchies.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Victor is really, really smooth, but kind of rough at the same time.
Yep.
And will really, really fuck you up.
I already feel alright. And we're barely into this. We're 21 minutes into this podcast.
Oh, 20 minutes of, 100. Not really. It's like 89, 90, somewhere in there.
I got you.
If we do a whole episode, it's 90 minutes.
I got you.
But a lot of times, we kill our pipe shortly before,
Right?
Plus, we don't run out of complete time from our first section.
No, we stop it a couple seconds early.
It's usually 85 minutes-ish. We're 20 minutes in, and I'm already feeling kind of buzzy. By the way, we're on our second bowl of our bung. Water bung.
Right? I was so hoping that Athena... I keep watching for her shed, her and Clarice, because both of them should be shedding soon. And Mocha should be shedding here in the next few days. I keep, hovering their cages, all three of them. I'm like, give it up. Give it here. Poe gave up hers without me even knowing she was in the shed. Kylie gave up hers. No. Kylie gave up hers. And Terry has given up hers. Now I need the other ones.
I know, our girls shed so fast. Because they all eat like monsters. Our males shedding. Our males don't shed for shit. Excluding Chance,
he's a power eater, but he's not old enough to be in that iffy breeding phase yet.
It's super funny because he literally will, he's not even in blue usually. And then he sheds. We're like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from?
He's the fastest shedder I've ever seen. The minute you realize he's in shed, all of a sudden, bam, he sheds. Even if you catch him in blue, which you don't very often.
I think twice we've caught him.
He sheds. And we're like, oh, okay, fine then. A little turd. Everybody's getting ready to shed. Everybody right now is shedding every, 5 to 8 weeks.
It's because they're all growing like madhouses.
Yeah. They're all babies, so they're growing quickly. The only one who's not shedding that often is Kylie. And Wildfire, we don't know yet because we haven't had her long enough for that.
We've had her for about 6 weeks.
Yeah, she was in shed.
She was shedding when we got her.
But we just finally are getting her to eat consistently.
Right, she's definitely growing, though.
She is growing, I can see it.
When we got her, she was probably close to 4 feet. And the other day, she was actually stretched out all the way from the top of one side, all the way down to the other side on the opposite end. Diagonally, and not even straight, and was able to touch both ends of her tank almost. And I was like, she's got to be almost 5 feet by now.
She's getting big.
Between 4.5 and 5.
They're all getting big. You seen how big Terror Bear is?
Yeah, I know.
And I showed you her shed. I know that the sheds are bigger. Roughly 15% bigger. But, regardless, they can be up to 50% bigger.
It was wingspan for you.
It was huge! I'm excited to see Mocha's.
It'll be big. She's going to catch Terry quickly here. We've been saying it for a couple months that she'd be getting close here soon.
Yeah.
She's not as girthy.
No.
But she's definitely getting the length on her.
Yeah, she is. I just think that it's because she's all coastal.
Right.
So she is rapidly reaching.
And Terry,
length.
we're assuming, is 75-25. I'm assuming.
Right? Something along those lines.
Either 75-25 or, like, 82-18 or something like that.
Okay.
It's something like that for the next gen down. If it was, like, 2 gens away from it.
I got you. You're good at that stuff. I'm not.
We'll never honestly know unless we had, like, an actual DNA test on them.
Right.
On her. We will never honestly know.
And I don't even know if that's a thing for snakes.
It has to be of some sort. They have to be able to check it somehow.
I would love if it was and we could do it.
So that way we could figure out exactly how many generations it would be to breed out the
jungle, but keep the zebra in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, at worst case scenario, I'm assuming... I mean, it would have to be 50-50, but I don't see it being 50-50. Being that the Xanthic is a coastal gene, I don't see where it would come from the jungle side to have it in one generation. That's the reason why I think it would be probably 2 generations, which would be 75-25.
Right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Because it's a dominant gene, so it only takes one time to get it. So if you did 50-50, you got it in that gene, and then the second one you'd be trying to prove out your Xanthics. Hence why we got Terry.
Right. I'd love her.
So I think she's a 75-25. Because she still is very much like a jungle. She acts like a jungle.
Yeah, she does.
So I think that she's probably 75-25. Just assuming.
I'll say this much. She's a turd.
Turd. She's been a grumpy little shit all week. Because she's been shedding. She's not very friendly.
But she can come out sometime between tonight and tomorrow, and she should be fine, because now she shed, so she's not itchy anymore, and she just ate. And I gave her a nice rat, so she is nice and full and happy.
Right.
So she should be in a good mood when I get her out again.
We have so much work to do in this next couple of weeks. It's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, we gotta get these tanks ready.
We gotta get these tanks ready. We gotta get the ones we have at the house cleaned. We got to get the stuff for the rats over at my client's house. We have to go get the garage ready for these rats so we can deal with their nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a lot going on.
We have to get ready to go on our family day.
Yeah, that's a couple weeks away as well.
Then our trip to Pitt.
Which is a couple weeks after that. 3.5 weeks away or something like that.
I know.
Yeah, literally, we're going to have a pretty tight month. For sure.
Know.
Because we have so much stuff that it's cost-wise that we have to pay for. We have to finish paying for. This is going on, that's going on.
I know. I spent some money I was saving to get Stan set up with what he needs, because obviously I can't just not. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but we'll get there. One step at a time. We'll get it.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to do this whole social media thing correctly. And, I actually participate in it because I'm horrible about it. But I think if I can, with my ideas, I think if I can play them out as good as I want to, between, learning how to do it and whatnot, I think it would be great.
I think it would be great, too, and I hope you can, because Your wife is not a social media person. Like, I can't even barely keep up with it for my tattoo stuff, okay? I have, 3 videos to post, 4 videos, something like that I haven't made yet, that I need to. Because I suck, because I don't think about it. I get busy with other shit.
Right.
But,
I don't know. I always say that I'm going to try to do better about it, and then I do it for, a week, and then other shit comes up, and it gets in the back of my mind, then I forget about it for a couple months, and I'm like, fuck, I was going to...
I know.
And, I'm trying to get an audience going for it. So, today, I had time, so I posted the Mocha video. I have a couple other videos I might post.
Yeah, you need to take a video of her when she's stretching out after that ball now.
Right, to show she's ball trained, too.
It's really cool. She's picked up on it really quickly.
She's always about food, though, to start.
Well, now that she's associated that ball with food, she's like, yeah, I'll follow you. She knows when it's food day. She usually greets me at the door.
With her nose against it.
Yep. Or sometimes it's a full body Nessie right up against the glass, just staring at it. And I'm like, really? Miss Impatient.
Right. All right. So let's talk about a strain real quick.
Okay.
Because we're 30-some minutes into this episode already, and we haven't done either of our sections. And last week, I didn't do my dictionary word of the night because I forgot.
Yeah, slacker.
I don't know. I had it. I just forgot to do it. And I know I forgot to do it because I don't remember talking about it.
Right.
I thought it was quite interesting, so... Okay.
I'm excited for it.
So, we're going to talk about red dwarf tonight.
Red dwarf?
Yes, red dwarf. So, its genetics are an indica-dominant auto-flowering plant. Its parents are ruderalis.
Ruderalis? What?
Ruderalis?
Ruderalis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And skunk. The THC is a medium. The CBD is unknown. The smell and flavor is skunk, earthy, and musky.
It doesn't sound like it smells very good.
It doesn't, or flavor. It's smell and flavor. I'm like, oh god.
What's this called again?
Red dwarf. Red gremlin.
This sounds like an unfriendly strain.
Its effect is narcotic, relaxed, and body buzz. What the fuck does narcotic mean?
I have no idea.
Alright. Woman, you gotta Google it.
Fuck, where's my phone?
In your lap. I want to know what narcotic means as a feeling.
Adjective.
Yeah, an adjective.
What does narcotic mean as an adjective?
A drug or other substance that affects mood or behavior and is consumed for non-medical purposes, especially one sold illegally.
Okay. Relating to or denoting narcotics or illegal drugs, consumption of narcotics. Hang on. Make numb.
Okay.
It's late Middle English from Old French, blah, 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 via medieval Latin from Greek, blah, 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 from blah, 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 quote unquote, make numb.
Jesus fuck.
I ain't trying to pronounce some words.
Alright, so it says, what? Red dwarf, the mythical autoflower. Red dwarf is an autoflowering strain that sounds like a character from a Game of Thrones. It's a special skunk variety that derives from unique phenotypes. The effects are quite narcotic and relaxing in times of intense stress. Red dwarf will make you feel great, as weird as that sounds. The aroma are quite musky and pretty intense. Red dwarf is a hybrid that comprises sativa, indica, and rurales genes.
Blah, blah, blah.
But the effects lean mostly in the indica side. It says it's very easy to grow. It's auto-flowering 9 to 10 weeks. So it doesn't have an outdoor one because it's just an auto-flowering. So it's only indoor grow.
Well, so this is a finicky, cranky, old motherfucker.
It's easy to grow, it says. Anyways, it's 430 to 460 grams per metric meter.
Is that a lot or?
No, I wouldn't say.
This sounds like a bus.
It says that its yields are 70 to 80 grams per plant.
Is that
That's
a lot?
3 ounces per plant.
Is that a lot or not?
I don't feel like it is. Because after it like dries, you're probably going to get maybe an
Who
ounce
the
and a
fuck
half.
wants to grow this strand?
It's short.
Like,
And you can
why
get
is
it
dwarf?
And you can get it from Butta Seeds.
But, Seeds, why are you selling this? This sounds like a bust. This was an experiment that went wrong, and we should not be participating in. Shut the fuck up. Laughing at me.
They said black name. I'm like, what?
No, laughing at me.
I was like, what the hell are you talking
deaf
about?
Bastard. Like, Jesus Christ.
Now you're on the bad side of me. My left side's so much worse.
I'm just gonna get you one of those cones that people used to stick in their ear when they were deaf and couldn't fucking hear. An old-fashioned hearing aid.
So, I lied. Because it's when I lay on my left, it's worse. So my right ear's the worst one.
Yeah,
I
see?
can't remember. Anyways, it don't fucking matter. They both suck. Anyways, I was laying on my side, like, if I would be facing you in bed normally, so I'm laying on my left-hand side.
Okay.
And my right ear's up. And, like, there was a loud noise. I don't know what it was. That, like, made me, like, what the hell was that? And I, like, sat up and, like, looked out the, like, crack of the door. I'm like, I don't know. And I, like, laid back down, and I was like, what the fuck?
What kind of noise?
I don't know. It was just a loud noise.
I
don't
bet
know
it was
if maybe,
Kylie.
I don't know if maybe it was in my dream I heard it.
I bet you it was fucking Kylie and her nonsense.
Oh. It was in the middle of the afternoon.
I know,
So I
but
was
like
oh,
the other
fuck.
night, remember what she did to us the other night?
Oh, man.
She scared the bejesus out of us.
I don't know what she did.
I don't either. I think it was, she was fucking off in the water, and then she was fucking off on top of that plastic tub, and then she was fucking off back in the water,
Maybe
and then
she was slip and sliding into the water.
And I think it was her scales, like, rubbing on that tote. Because,
She ain't careful. She's going to have her some scale burns.
like, oh.
All right, let's hear your questions.
Okay, so, I want to hear about the first time you actually got high. I know that you said you really didn't get high the first couple times you smoked weed. So I want to hear about your experience the very first time getting high and how you felt about it.
It's really hard to remember. Honestly, I had smoked with John Boy probably 5 or 6 times, and I think what it was is that I was inhaling wrong because I had never smoked before
Right.
of any sort. So I think that I was inhaling wrong. So then I wasn't getting much of a hit at all to start.
Well, from what I understand, nobody really taught you how to smoke weed properly. Like, I had to teach you.
So, like, I'm not sure. I know that the first time I got high, I was here.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
With Johnny. I swear it was.
I hate to fucking tell you, but I know for a fact you got high before we lived here. Because I was pregnant with Ollie, and I couldn't smoke, and we were at Myths. Or, fuck. I was pregnant with the other boy, and we were at Myths multiple times, and you got actually high.
I don't know. It's hard to remember the first time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Sure ain't.
You know how many times I've gotten high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've gotten high?
Yeah, but yours is a retarded story, okay? Like a ridiculous story. So, like, it's easy for you to remember.
That's because my first time the weed was laced with fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Literally, everything flipped upside down. Like, people were floating. And it felt like you were in the clouds. It was weird. It was laced with coke.
cocaine.
Yeah. The entire first week I smoked weed, it was laced with coke, and I didn't know. I had no fucking clue. I'm sorry. I had not a clue that it was actually laced. The fucking people I was getting it from were friends of mine, and it was theirs. And they just neglected to fucking tell me.
Mm-hmm.
when they told me, I was sitting on the edge of my bathtub. We were all just smoking in my bathroom and had my vent on. There was like 12 of us in my bathroom, okay? My bathroom was like, oh, God, it was like a closet. So it was ridiculous. So I'm sitting on the edge of my bathtub, and they tell me, and I was so startled, I fell backwards into the bathtub. And then I was just pissed.
Right. I could tell you one of the first times I got really baked. I could tell you that. If that's what you want to hear, like that story.
Let's hear that one then.
So I know that they've heard some of it at least. So at Miff's house, it was Miff and his friend Cricket, and then his other buddy that was there. Jake. Yep. Sorry, a little stoned.
Yeah, because I was there too.
Yep. Sorry, a little stoned. So, we go to their back room, which is where they smoked at, and they had a 3-foot dark blue bong. And they're like, yeah, we got some hydro. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not sure. Like, to this day, I can count on my hand the amount of times I've smoked hydro, and twice it's been really good, and, like, twice it's been not good.
Have I smoked hydro?
I have no clue.
Okay.
So, like, it's, like, I have an indifference with smoking hydro. I don't know. So, they're like, this is hydro. I'm like, all right, cool. So, we hit this, and, you know, we smoked a bowl between us, and it was fine. No big deal. And Miff, he always likes to brag for me about things. I don't know why, but he does. He does.
He just, I don't know. He talks a lot of shit, and I think he knows that you'll back up his words, but he ain't gonna back up his own words. He talks shit for you.
So he told the guys that I could one hit a bull because I don't know. I just can. I don't know if it's a decent sized bull. If it's something like gargantuan,
I don't
then
think
no.
you want to try and one hit a Victor.
No way in fuck.
Because
No.
Victor's got a hell of a bowl.
You'd be fucked. Anyways, like, one hitting a smaller bowl anyways, like a decent-sized bowl. So, we got 2 lighters on it, and we got one on each side, so that way the whole thing would burn evenly, as it would burn. Just so that way I didn't have to hit it for like 2 minutes straight to get it out, gone. So, we hit a lighter on both sides of it. I hit the whole thing. I cleared the whole thing. The guys were like, holy shit, that's insane. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's alright. My mouth was on fire. And, like, I hadn't been high too many times, but, like, I could just do things. Like, I know I can. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't give up on shit, so I just do things. So, so a few minutes after I complete this entire bowl, I'm bullshitting with those guys, and they're packing another one or whatever, and just, you know, bullshitting, and all of a sudden I'm like, I have to poop. And the guys are like, okay. So I go running into the bathroom, throw my pants down, I sit down, I'm like, I don't have to poop no more. What the fuck? So I get up, and they're like, did you make it? I'm like, I didn't have to go anymore. I don't know. So I'm standing there talking to them real quick, and I'm like, I like run out of the room, and they're like, the fuck is he doing? I swear to God, I was shitting my pants. Like, and I came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ran in, jumped on the toilet, nothing. I'm like, what is happening to me? So I was like, did you guys lace this with something? Is this laced with something? Did you put something in this? And they're like, because, like, I definitely feel like I made them all nervous with that because I was like, "Bruh."
Right, you were nervous about it.
Right, so, like, they were all like, no, it's hydro. I'm like, I get that. Yes, it's hydroponically grown. Okay. I don't know what that fucking means. Like, besides the fact it was grown in water. Like,
you're like, otherwise, I don't know what that fucking means, but it's making me want to shit my pants, okay?
yeah.
This is called Brown Bomber, is that what this is?
Something. Anyways, this happened 4 times before it finally stopped. And then we had to get going. We were supposed to get going. Yeah, no. Odd was too high.
Yeah, we ended up hanging around for a while till
Yeah, for a couple hours.
till you come down a bit.
And we were supposed to be playing, I think, Apples to Apples. Something. We were supposed to be playing a game.
Yeah, I can't even remember what the game was now, but we were supposed to be playing a game, we couldn't even do it.
We were all, like, we were so fucked up that, like, me and this dude Jake, every time we would look at each other, we'd start laughing. like uncontrollably, and I would start crying, and I didn't have a reason to start crying. I don't know why. I was just laughing. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I was laughing so hard I was crying, and it just felt like it was a weird sensation because I was so high. I don't know.
I don't know, but
oh my God.
You were laughing, and he was laughing, and then Miss ex-wife and I were fucking dying, and we were, well, I was sober.
She was not.
She was not, but I was. Like, we were all just fucking laughing, and we were laughing because you guys were laughing, and then you guys were laughing because we were laughing, and every time one of us looked at the other one wrong, somebody started laughing, and then we were all laughing.
It was a situation.
Excuse me. It was a hot mess.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
Of us just, oh man.
Dying.
That was one of the first times I got really, really fucked up. And it was because I one-hitted a bowl. Oh man. Not like a one-hitter bowl either. Like
no, like a decent-sized bowl.
A decent-sized bowl. Oh, man.
For sure.
I make bad life choices. I ain't gonna
lie. Yeah.
You only live once.
Exhibit A.
Shut up. But you only live once. So, you gotta make the best of it.
Oh, come on, babe. You knew you fucked up when I was already pregnant with the other boy, and I looked at you and said, but how did they get home?
Oh,
that's when you knew you done fucked up.
The right shit there. This woman says and does, it blows my fucking mind sometimes. Blows my mind. I'm like, how the fuck have you survived 32 years?
By sheer luck and the grace of God, because I should be dead.
Oh, juicy shit. That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
You love me anyway.
Yeah.
I keep you on your toes and your life entertaining.
Something like that.
Your favorite's on the days that my brain just decides to call it quits first thing in the morning, and it's like, no, not today, motherfucker.
It was like me on Monday. Holy fuck. Monday was so long.
Monday, we were both just completely like zombies walking around.
Monday was long.
I stopped into where he was working and brought him a coffee because I knew he was going to be feeling as rough as I was.
Yeah, I fucked up my hip. So that's been being a dick too. I think I have a rib out of place.
That's fun.
On my right side. Every time I cough or I move wrong, my hip or my lower rib hurts.
That sucks.
Like the outside of my ribs, it feels like. Like a muscle or a rib out or something.
I got ya.
It's not fun.
No, I've had a rib out, and that's uncomfortable. Like, super uncomfortable.
Like, I can't take too big of a breath and it will make it hurt.
Right.
It's rough.
My grandma said when she broke her rib, it sucked ass, because they really can't do anything other than wrap it.
Right.
And it hurts to move, it hurts to breathe, it hurts to cough, it hurts to sneeze, it hurts to do anything.
To try to hold it in place, it's about all it can do.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about it. Literally, you break a rib, and you go in and make sure it didn't puncture your fucking lung, and then you wrap it.
They try to make sure everything's as close as it can be, and
call it a day.
That's that.
They let your rib heal on its own.
It's like toes.
Yeah.
What do you do for a broken toe?
You set it and leave it alone.
Right. And hopefully you don't stub it on something.
I've heard people like taping popsicle sticks, like breaking a popsicle stick and doing that to kind of help stabilize it a little bit. Or taping it to their other toe. That's another one.
I feel like that would not help keep it set, though.
Taping it to your other toe?
Yeah.
I feel like that would pull it in a direction.
Because it would pull it that way at least a little bit.
Like, if I broke my pinky toe, I have a really tiny pinky toe. Like, I don't see that going well.
Right.
And I wouldn't need a popsicle stick. I'd need, like, a fucking nubbins of a popsicle stick, because that bitch tiny.
A nubbins.
I have really long toes until you get to my pinky toe. That bitch just drops off. My dad used to make fun of me and said they go, do, 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 do.
All right. So before I don't forget. Yeah. I'll do this before I forget.
Okay.
What is socketeering?
Socketeering?
Socketeering.
Socketeering. Is it spelled like S-O-C-K?
Socket. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's when you're fighting over sockets because you don't have enough for all the fucking electronics and shit you have.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, a completely platonic act of intimacy in which one party, possessing an outie belly button, connects with another party possessing an innie belly button by inserting or socketing the corresponding body parts like matching puzzle pieces. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
What? That's a thing?
I guess.
Come here, let me put my belly button in your belly button. Come here.
See, look,
Ma'am, I have an innie. Come here, bring me your outie.
We fit.
What in the actual
You're like my lost key.
You're literally my missing puzzle. Like, what the fuck?
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
Who the fuck thinks of this stuff? Who the hell walks up and goes, "Give me your belly button"?
Oh, man. Makes my brain hurt.
Holy fuck. I wasn't even close.
No.
Not even a little bit.
I honestly thought it was going to be like you were going to think it was the people from Pitch Perfect there that do the socks and they're like doing the a cappella singing.
Oh, the sockapella?
Yeah.
I loved them.
I'm just saying, like, that would
amazing.
be like what I would consider socketeering.
Well, I'm sitting here going, well, maybe it has something to do with socks. So I was trying to think of something related to socks. And then I was like, well, what about a sockhead? And I was really struggling because my brain's a little like, tonight.
The weed, I don't feel like helped any.
No. And no. I have so much I need to do and haven't gotten done.
So advice of the night, make sure you get all your chores done before you start smoking, unless you're smoking sativa.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, we don't have anything else to do this late at night.
No.
Like, after the children go to bed, then work time is over. That is
Usually.
odd and mal playtime and... well, like, not every day. Like, if you have a tattoo, then you have to do that. But,
yeah,
otherwise...
sometimes when the kids go to bed, my work night is just starting.
I thought if that's what I could do, some, like, social media stuff.
Well, I'm working.
Work on some videos and shit like that. That's what my thought process was when I'm at home and you're doing tattoos.
Right. I feel you.
I need to stay to that, though, and not just be like, I'm tired today.
I know.
I do that sometimes, because sometimes I'm just like, meh. Like, I guess the way I look at it is if I would like to do something with, like, TikTok and, like, help us eventually here, I need to stay on it.
Right? I get it.
We need to go through hats for our snacks, so I could figure out what I'm going to put on Edgar and one I'm going to put on Charles.
Maybe my hat people will be in Pittsburgh this month.
Maybe.
Because I'll have to buy some new hats. So, either Terry or Clarice have to have the unicorn horn. And the other one has to have the cute little princess crown.
Okay. I'm going to film while you try to put it on him.
No, I need your assistance. This is not a one-person job.
You remember how I said that instead of calling them bloopers, we're going to call them boopers? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a day for them.
Oh, I'll get a hat on her.
Good luck. Clarice? Maybe. Terry? Doubtful. Mocha? Not a fucking chance! As soon as you got like 3 feet or 3 inches from her head with it, she'd be like, what are you doing, fucker? And you'd be like, I'm going to put this on your head. No. Go right on over and fuck out before I bite you. Here, I'm pissed off. Leave me alone.
She tolerates a lot of shenanigans from me, though. She really does.
I'm just saying, it ain't gonna fucking work.
It'll be fine.
Roberto? I don't know. He doesn't sit still very long.
No.
I'd love to get him a little cowboy hat, though. Wouldn't it be awesome?
Oh my god, he would be adorable with a little cowboy hat.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly.
All these cute little snake drawings I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'll have to do them, when I do that particular snake, I'll have to do them with their hat for your videos. Like Charles with his little pom-pom hat. We have a top hat. I figured that's what you'd want to put on Edgar, because he's adorable.
I don't know what all hats we have. I know we have like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, I gotta look. And we have a cape.
I don't think that they would like a cape.
It's a dragon cape. It's the one that Jackson bit and threw and then glared at me like he was all pissed.
I don't think
I'll put it on Penelope. She'll be okay.
I don't think the snakes won't.
However, I don't think Tinley will like it very much.
I want to see you try to get that fucking thing on Tinley.
Yeah.
That'd be another good day for a booper.
He's a booger.
I think trying to put anything on Tinley would be a fucking
Yeah,
chore.
no, I need to get him to let me even handle him
That
properly.
little shit doesn't want to sit still for a half a second.
No, he doesn't. They're not built to sit still, though. Like, that's what they do. They are incredibly active little monitors. It's very normal that he is hauling dick through that enclosure every day.
Starting at like 6 a.m.
Though, usually he gets up in the morning out of his little cave, comes up and lays under the heat emitter, and then goes back to sleep for a while. And then, either shortly before I turn on the lights, about an hour or so before, or right after I turn them on, he is when he's really hauling dick.
I was going to say,
good.
So you think, but I don't think you're actually awake at that time of day usually. Because the other day, like when I get up at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday, because every fucking Saturday our children doesn't know how to shut the fuck up and let me sleep.
Right.
Yeah. I went out and sat at 7 o'clock in the morning, and Tinley's in there just fucking rustling shit around. 7 o'clock in the morning.
He's funny. I love that little dude.
He's interesting. I think initially I was more excited about having lizards. Like initially I was more excited about them. But I think the longer and longer that we go, I am more excited about different snakes and stuff like that.
I've always been more excited about snakes than lizards. But he's a unique lizard because he's a monitor. So,
Right.
like, I adore monitors.
I know.
So, like, he's special for me.
I'm just saying as a whole.
No, I know. For me, the way I see it and how my brain works, lizards are a whole lot more work than snakes are.
Yeah.
For fucking sure. Like, my bearded dragons, them little fuckers are needy bastards. Out of all the lizards we have, they are super fucking needy.
And honestly, out of all the lizards we have, none of them are super friendly. Like, none of them really give a shit about you. Like, meh.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I feel like...
It's not like the snakes that are like, oh, look at that! There's Dad!
I
Hey,
think we'll definitely
hi, Dad.
always
Hi.
have more snakes than lizards,
Oh,
for
for sure.
But I think the majority of the lizards that we're going to have are going to end up being our monitor species.
I mean...
There's a few lizards we still want.
Chameleons, you want iguanas. I will have a basilisk someday. Just saying.
Oh, frill dragons.
Frill dragons, they're cool.
But, I mean, we also have several species of monitors that we want. You know?
Right. And a pair of crocodilians.
Yep.
They would be considered a very large lizard, I would imagine.
No. Crocodilians are a whole family of their own. They are not lizards.
Okay.
I was just telling you.
Because the general population wouldn't call them a lizard by any means, would they?
They better not be. They're wrong if they are.
You're funny.
Just because they think that doesn't make it right. They're still fucking wrong. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, Miss Asshole.
I wonder where our daughter gets it.
No clue. Her mother, her grandmother.
I literally looked at her today. I just looked over at her and smirked, and she goes, "Stop it." I didn't do nothing. Stop it, Mom. Okay.
She's so fun.
Oh my god. Little brat.
Something else, though. She really is. On an exciting note, we're going to stretch our ears today, and then we only have a half size to go, and then we can fit in all of our gauges.
Yep. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it.
Right? That's like Gandhi. Kaput. Poo-poo. Shit gone.
Kaput stuff.
Yes. No bueno.
Dead motherfucker. We're doing good on these tonight. Like, we're not struggling through these quite as bad.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Yeah. We have to come up with a new potion, though, because I'm out with a weed in the grinder.
Yeah, that one was okay.
Not my favorite combination.
Definitely not. Last night's was way better.
You want me to make some more of last night's? Because last night's was pretty stellar.
I'm about it.
Alright, I'll make some more last night's.
Oh, I had a hell of a time trying to go to sleep, though.
I didn't.
I kept having... Oh.
I literally sat down in my chair last night and was eating some salami and cheese and watching this new show I'm watching. And all of a sudden, my alarm was going off at 6 a.m. And I was like, huh. I don't remember saying goodbye to you.
Yeah, I kept having weird dreams and shit.
Yeah, not like good dreams.
No, I was having a hell of a time sleeping.
That's not good. Do you remember what they were?
No. Just like shit that was just really off the wall, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I got ya.
What's that one?
Gorilla Glue.
I gotcha. That's an unfortunate event right there.
Why?
Because there's not much left.
There's some in there.
Like a nuggie, maybe 2. It's funny, we have an entire fucking bag of nuggies of all different sorts.
Yeah, we do.
I can't tell you the last time we had more than 2 strains. And right now we got...
like 5.
5.
Thank you. I didn't mean to drop it all.
You literally dropped a full-on little mug.
Yeah, I know. I fucking did. I didn't mean to, though.
It's okay. I caught it.
We got the majority of it picked up.
It's all good. Is that one garlic? Is that what you said it was? Or OG?
OG.
OG.
This is OG and Gorilla Glue.
Ooh,
AKA a fucking beautiful combination. A little harsh, but beautiful.
Yeah, the 2 of them together are both a little harsh.
And we're gonna do a dabby when we're done with this, I think.
Oh, are we?
We are.
Did you hear this shit? She's trying to fucking kill me, man. She's trying to fucking kill me. So we're smoking 4 bowls between 2 of us, and then ripping some dabs on top of it.
Yep. We're getting fucked.
And then she's gonna go in and she's gonna go, I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm fucking starving.
And we're gonna sit down and fucking eat food, and that's gonna be that.
I want a bowl of cereal.
Go to sleep.
And then I want my cheese balls and my Pepsi, and
then you're gonna go to sleep. Like...
okay, but like... I'm gonna be fat and happy when I do it.
You're funny.
Philip, are you in there? Yes.
Yeah, Philippe is somewhere there.
He was buried pretty fucking delightfully, so I had to dig his
We had a couple of nuggies in there. It's not a very big grinder.
No. Oh, Philip is gonna stay with me forever. Philip is gonna be in our will someday. It's gonna happen.
You ain't even gonna be able to tell that Philip's a nickel.
I don't give a fuck.
By that time.
He's still gonna be our Philip. You do realize if we lose Philip, I will actually cry, right? It'll happen.
You're funny.
Philip is a permanent fixture in our grinder.
I think he's a 1978 nickel.
Well, unfortunately, he's pretty well...
Let me see.
You can't even make out the signs on it that it's a nickel.
I mean, I could probably scratch off a little bit of this shit on one side to try to figure out what side of Philip we are on.
We can't even tell what side of it is.
I mean, here's a nickel. Some hard weed for you.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Off of our nickel buddy. Oh man, we're getting there now. Holy fuckaroni. So it's definitely not that old. I feel like it's a really new nickel.
I don't know. Our buddy who makes me the best brownies ever gave it to me.
A couple of years ago now.
Yep. He was in my first grinder. So, are you on the correct side?
Yeah.
So, don't scratch all of Philip. Just find the date spot.
That's what I'm working on, woman. Huh? 2019.
Yeah, see, he's a new nickel. Dude, you done fucked up Philip, didn't you? What'd you do to him? He looks like Scarface now. Yeah.
Jesus. Nah.
Poor Philip. Now he's got to build that shit all back up, and it's going to be like an uneven blah, 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 across him until forever.
You know what's really funny is someday our grandchildren is going to be like, when did you guys start smoking weed?
Yeah, a week ago.
Well, why don't you wash off Philip? And you can see what year that was. And that was towards the beginning.
Kinda. I mean, the first time I smoked weed, I was 19.
Right.
But I got pregnant with the boy at 20. And then I quit for... What?
First time I ever smoked, I was 25.
That was like 8 years. Right?
I think you started smoking with us when we were 27.
Something like that. I don't know. I remember it was Father's Day.
Yeah. Like 5 years ago.
Yep. And ever since I started smoking weed, we have become consistent stoners because I am apparently a terrible influence.
Mal has just found that she really likes being high and getting to relax that you get off of being high.
Yep. I do a lot.
Me too.
Honestly, it helps me wind down for the day, and I don't feel as stressed out all the fucking time about shit.
I guarantee any stoner will tell you that they would much rather smoke than drink.
Yeah.
And let's be straight here. $5 worth of weed will get me high for the night. You know.
Yeah.
Like one bowl worth will get us, get us high.
A big bowl.
We could spend $30.
Even if we said $10 for weed for the night.
Yeah. But we spent $30 on, like, wine coolers or, like, a couple of bottles of alcohol. And we might be drunk.
There's something losing its mind in the distance, some animal.
I gotcha.
It's a dog or a coyote, a canine of some sort, but it's so far away that I can't tell what kind of canine.
I gotcha. Anyways.
Sorry, ADD.
I don't remember what I was saying now. Good job.
Sorry.
Sweet.
Fuck, what were we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. $30.
Yeah, so I could spend $30 on alcohol, and I might get drunk, if I'm lucky, and have a really uncomfortable stomach
No.
and not feel well.
For $30, you will have indigestion and a bloated tummy and not drunk, and your wife will be shit-faced.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I don't feel like there's much of a debate there.
No, and I'm cranky when I'm hungover.
Yeah, me too. This last time I was hungover for like a day and a half, okay? On fucking New Year's, I was hungover for like a day and a half. Bullshit.
New Year's this year, I actually was fine. New Year's last year kicked my fucking ass.
And see, I'm the opposite. New Year's this year beat my ass. New Year's last year wasn't bad.
I think the difference is that this year, I didn't mix beer and then go to Captain and Cokes. I just drank Captain and Coke all night. And I had your mom make it instead of JoJo.
If you catch Joe at the beginning of the night, the drinks aren't that bad. Just know the more that he drinks, the more that he gets you to drink.
Yep.
By the way, I have found why we've been doing so good. We had much more mellow weed.
Yep. Figured it out. I couldn't figure out why we were smoking. We smoked 3 of those and we were okay.
It's coyote.
It is coyotes.
They're pretty far away.
That one's closer than the last one I heard.
No, we're behind Mons. But,
yeah.
Man.
I don't know.
That is why.
And I'm just not a fan of the fact that when I'm drinking, I reach. Those are right there.
Yep.
It's a whole pack of them losing their shit. I don't know if they'll be able to hear them, but
maybe I'll try turning it up for you guys.
hopefully, maybe you'll be able to hear it. It's kind of cool though. But. And I don't like that at a certain point when I'm drinking, I no longer feel safe taking care of my children. Like, they have to be in bed for the night.
Right.
But it doesn't matter how much weed we smoke. I am not unsafe to take care of them. At all. I'm not out of control.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't like that I don't like the lack of control you have when you're drinking.
Right.
That's why I don't drink unless I'm with you, because I need somebody I can trust to make sure I don't do some fucking stupid shit. Because I get retarded ideas when I'm drinking.
Her aggression comes out more when she's drinking. Mm-hmm.
It does. I can, but I'm a really happy person when I'm drinking. Until you done fuck me off. And then it's game on, motherfucker. You think I have zero filter now? Give me some drinks. Watch what happens. Grab some popcorn and sit in the corner.
Sits in the corner.
It's entertaining. It's a good day. But that's why I have you. To make sure I don't get mouthy and be stupid. You know?
Right.
I only drink like 3 or 4 times a year, really. I would say is probably what it is.
I probably don't even drink that much.
Because I know I drink at the 4th of July party every year. And
I don't consider the pudding shots I eat to be drinking, let's be honest.
I'm usually drinking alongside eating those two.
I always get, my stomach doesn't get too overly happy with me from it.
I think that this year when we go to that, we should get... I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing, is mixing some Southern Comfort with them JD coolers, because that's perfect.
So, I'm going to try something new.
What's that? Let's hear it. What's this new idea you have?
It's called a root beer float.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a shot of Fireball.
Oh.
A shot of Bailey's.
Ooh.
And then just cold root beer. That's all the drink is.
Okay, so how about you don't give me the Fireball in it, just the Bailey's?
It tastes just like a root beer float, I guess. Like the Fireball makes it really vanilla-y, I guess, with root beer. I don't know how that works.
I don't want it.
I want to try it. I've been told they are bitchin'. I made some at the bar one night for these people.
Well, I'll make you a deal. You make you one with the Fireball, and I'll take a sippy sip. And then you make me one without the Fireball, and I'll take a sippy sip. And we'll decide if I want the Fireball or not.
I probably won't buy actual, like, Baileys, though. Buy cheap stuff.
That's fine.
Because
I'm not
spending, like,
you know
$20 on a bottle of, like, 14% alcohol.
Okay, but you know what my favorite thing to do with that stuff is?
Make coffee with it.
Yeah, I love putting in my coffee in the morning. It's a nice little waker-upper. Me and my little owl used to do it all the time. We kept it on hand for like the entire 5 months she lived with me. That's what we did every morning, was had Bailey's in our coffee.
Just get a little shot of alcohol and get on with your day.
I'd brew my coffee in my cup, and then I'd put my creamer in, and then I'd put like a shot or two of Bailey's in there, and then I'd put my Cool Whip on top, and then off I'd go for the day.
I gotcha.
Yep. It was really nice coffee.
That's exciting.
I liked it.
But yeah, so I want to do that. I want to give it a try.
Okay.
Buy a case of root beer and a bottle of Fireball and a cheap bottle of Bailey's.
I just want us to be able to have enough money that I can buy a can of Ready Whip to have on my coffee every morning and not feel guilty about it.
You're funny. It's the little things in life. The little things.
Like, that's all I want.
You're funny. Oh, you ready to get back on the horse?
Here we go.
The problem is this weed stays lit a lot better than the other did.
Yeah, it does, so it just fucking goes.
So it really fucking rolls. And then once you get rolling in a bong, it's just not, it's not good on the lungs. You gotta take itty bitty hits. Otherwise, you fucking know you did.
Yeah, that was a bit bigger than I intended.
I noticed. I watched it. I was like, that's gonna be exciting.
He's talking about taking itty bitty hits, and I'm over here trying to fucking iron lung it, I guess.
I'm not taking itty bitty hits. Do you see that cloud?
No, I said that we are taking itty bitty hits when our throats are fucked, and I'm over here like, on accident.
I was gonna say, do you call that cloud an itty bitty hit? I don't. Not by a long shot.
Oh, this shit kicks my ass.
It's so good, though. Ooh. It tastes a little interesting.
So, we have to get the new guy back over here now.
Okay,
because he really wanted to see Terry, and he couldn't because she was, like, really deep in shed. And really cranky and uncomfortable. And she's shed now, and she's fed. So, like, he needs to come visit again so he can see her. And hopefully, this time, I won't get bit trying to get her out.
You're funny. Just so random.
I know.
Like, you're out of nowhere, like...
My brain...
By the way...
I know, my brain is just a mess. I'm sorry.
It happens. But it's about that time. We're going to get right up out of here.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and follow. Remember, keep it wild.
Keep it creative.
And see you later.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.